Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel and Reet here, and this is the Quarantine Life, episode 12.
All right. Yes. So it's been 12 episodes since we started this Quarantine Life series, which is basically just showing up for you guys. So every day we've been going live at 6 p.m. PST to hang out with you, to just let you know what we're up to, what we worked on today, to just show up basically. And if you even, there's a lot of people who are isolated right now in their homes. If you need like a dose of social fun as well, that's what we're here for. So every single episode is different. It depends on where you guys want to take this as well. We answer questions here. We just let you know what we're up to. And while we wait for a couple of our viewers to roll on in, Jewel is sharing this post on Facebook. And I just finished filming like 6 different videos. So I rolled in from one camera to this one.
Yeah, she was like going on a crazy mayhem for tutorial videos.
Yes.
You must be tired.
Yeah, my voice was like kind of like getting all scraggly there at the end. So if you hear a little bit of that, you'll know why. But I'm good. I'm still going to show up here for you guys and still here. And these lives have been fun too. Just getting to chat with you.
And filming videos is tiring. The camera takes energy away from you. So, and your voice, you don't realize it, but if you've done like at least 4 or 5 videos and you're speaking for like 10 to 15 minutes, maybe even longer per video, it does take a toll on your energy as a whole. And usually after I do like a batch filming set, then I'm pretty much done for the day.
Yeah, my usually my max has been like 4 videos. I really pushed myself today. And the past couple weeks too. I've been doing six videos in one sitting a few times now. But yeah, there's definitely a quota. There's definitely a max. Like I can't go on filming for the entire day or something like that. I still want to make sure that my energy is there for every video, and that, I don't come across as like burnt out or something.
Well, the energy comes through, right?
It does. Yeah. The whoever's watching, the viewer,
feel it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I don't film videos if I'm not in a good headspace, because that comes through the video, and I want to make sure to be in a good headspace. So if I'm not feeling it, then I don't usually do videos. I don't usually film.
Yeah, you'll typically, I'll find another kind of activity to work on, doing some design work or setting up something like landing pages, that kind of thing, rather than filming, because it does require a different type of energy to be on camera, for sure.
So where are you guys watching from? How is this all going for you? I've heard that this is going to go on for another at least 1 or 2 more months. And it's crazy because it's becoming summertime here. Like it's getting really bright and the lighting's like all off right now. So it's just like, it's so weird that this is still happening. I do still see some people walking outside and stuff, but I think, yeah, this is going to go on for at least 1 or 2 more months. Have you guys come up with a routine yet? We're on the 4th puzzle right now, still working away at our online school, which is cool that we were able to show it to you guys yesterday and get some feedback, and you guys liked it. And it's cool. We only have like 2 courses on there right now, about to have a 3rd and then about to have another 4th. But it's cool how it's progressing. Like I'm getting really excited for it.
Yeah, it's cool how it just in general, how one thought or an idea turns into something real, right? Turns into something concrete. And it's cool to see that journey, that progression, going from just a thought, just an idea, to actually being a reality. And that's how it starts. If you have one idea that you really like, we've had online courses up on Udemy and on other platforms as well, and Skillshare, for example, for a while, but we've always kind of had this thought that, we want to someday self-host
We've
our
always
courses.
thought about it. It's
Yeah,
always been
and
a
build-
thought.
And build like an academy where all of our courses are in one place. So it never kind of like started to come to fruition until I think last year, towards the end of last year, was around when we said, okay, we really want to make this happen for 2020. Let's start this process in motion. Let's get our courses updated. Let's think about what new courses we can create. Let's research the platform. What's the right platform to host our courses on? There's Thinkific, Teachable. You can host on your own WordPress website. So we had to do all of that research and go through that process. There's just so many moving parts.
Your voice is getting all scraggly.
Oh, it's been scraggly from filming the videos. Yeah.
So I watched a video from Roland, who is also another YouTuber, and his channel is called Getting It Done North of 7. And he did a video yesterday talking about how this whole thing, the coronavirus, the positives that have come out from this, and to focus on the positives. And I thought that we could go through and say some things, both like, personally, business-wise, and like as a whole, whatever comes to mind.
What good has come out of being quarantined?
Yeah, like positive stuff, looking at the glass half full. What is good about this? Because there's a lot of people that are miserable right now. Miserable for good reason. They might have lost their job. They don't know how they're going to pay rent. Money is tight right now. There's lots of people can't see their families. There's definitely a lot of negative going around.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go off of what Roland said, and let's look at the positive.
I love it. Let's do it.
Okay. So we'll just go back and forth.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm just going to silence.
And then if anyone wants to jump in here and say some positives that maybe for you, or some things that you want us to point out. The example in Roland's video was, one of them was he usually gets a haircut at the same barber shop, and he had to cut his own hair, and by doing that he saved money.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's something in my eye. He saved money, and that was a positive outlook that he had. And from us, we're not eating out all the time anymore, not buying any Starbucks coffees. We usually, because our schedule was so crazy and packed with meetings, we would need to order food all the time, go into restaurants, pick up fast food and all that stuff. Obviously that has been zero times since this happened. And we've saved a bunch of money, from all the eating out, DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that, that adds up with all the delivery fees and the tip and all that. It's obviously it's a great service. I do enjoy the service, but yeah, it's a lot more than if you were to make food or to go into that restaurant. So
for sure, yes,
definitely saving.
Yeah, it's a way to save money. Quarantine life is a way to save money.
Definitely been saving, and it's also forced me to be healthier. We still have we have a big bag of chocolate eggs that I'm eating portion wise, but for the most part, because we're not getting those fast food and all the lattes and all that, I found that this whole thing, I've been healthier.
Yeah, absolutely. For those of you who just joined in, we're just discussing
the positives.
Yeah, we're talking specifically about the positives of this quarantine life, this new normal that's happening right now. What good has come out of that? Because there's a ton of bad things that have come out of this. But we are wanting to focus on the positives. So if you have something to share, what good has come out of this quarantine life, this lockdown, this coronavirus pandemic, whatever you want to call it, please do share it with us in the comments. So Jewel just shared that one of the things is that this has really allowed us to save money. because previously we would always be buying food outside and going to restaurants because it's just easier. With a packed schedule, it's so much easier to just quickly go and buy something.
Or have it delivered directly to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a good one. One for me, a big one for me, is that it's kind of cut out the fat in the way, like metaphorically speaking.
Physically and mentally.
I hope physically. But metaphorically speaking, it's just like really being locked down has simplified things
Life.
a lot better. And it kind of clarifies what it is that you're supposed to be working on. It's so easy to get distracted with meetings and like other commitments and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, those meetings might be important. Yeah, those commitments are important, but there's a time and place for everything, right? So right now, it's just really bringing the priorities for us in our business to the forefront. So this big project that we've been working on with Creative Business Academy and our, growing our YouTube channel, it's like that's pretty much all we're working on right now. So that's what I mean by cut out the fat. It's been really, it's been a good way to see clearly what we need to focus on, because all of that extra stuff is out of the picture now.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you go on vacation and everything pretty much gets cut out, besides what you're doing on the vacation.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like what's happening right now. And the fact that the entire world is pretty much doing the same thing, like that all your friends and family are all at home as well, and everything is canceled, they're working from home, that kind of thing, except for if you're on the front lines and you're an essential worker. But for the most part, everyone's just doing the same thing. And it has made everything so calm. Like things are you can just feel the energy in the city. It's slowed down. Yeah. It's a calmer pace. It's a more simpler time. It's made me realize that you don't need so much to get things going. Like you don't need all of the craziness to do some pretty cool stuff, because my day, in a sense, to me it seems simple, because it's like wake up, eat breakfast, listen to a motivational thing, puzzle, workout, shower, get on the computer, and then filming videos, editing videos, uploading videos, and then make some food later, and then Netflix, and then go to sleep. It's like very simple now, very simple. There's no distractions. And it's like it was much needed for us to get this whole thing going. We've been putting this on the back burner for like a long time, thinking about it, always thinking about it. And then now it just pushed us off the cliff to do it. Yeah. So
I think there's a lot of, and we've had this lesson come up before a few times, is that a lot of good can come out of limitations. Mm-hmm. When you are limited in a certain way, you might think that that's a bad thing, but in fact, that's kind of your advantage in a way. You got to use that limitation to your advantage in some way. Remember the Prada protocol that we learned from Todd Herman?
What was it?
So Todd Herman is a high performance coach, business coach as well. And he described this concept called Prada protocol. I forget the story behind why it's called Prada. It has something to do with the brand. But he mentioned how to just kind of cut out the fat and to simplify and to make things a lot easier. He only ever bought black and blue clothing, shirts and pants. And that kind of helped him cut out all of the time that it takes to figure out what he needs to wear in the morning, that kind of thing. It just really simplified everything. And that is a limitation. If some people see that only having 2 colors to wear is a limitation, but in fact, it's an advantage. It, cuts out all of the time that it takes to figure out what to wear. I mean, there's so many different examples of that, but you got to really think about like how to turn this limitation into your advantage and make the most out of it.
Let's go ahead over to the comments before we continue on. Katie said, there's no FOMO. Yeah. Fear of missing out. Nobody's missing out on anything. Well, actually, you're missing out if you're not taking advantage of this opportunity. And Roland said, your wife is happier because you're trying new recipes and it's actually fun. Yeah, same here. I'm trying out new stuff as well, stuff that I don't usually have time to cook. I now can actually try things out now and actually have time to cook, because like cooking takes time for sure. And someone said, yeah, girl can't cheat as much. Yeah, you can't. Another thing that's been really positive is that I know that pollution in the world has gone down dramatically, especially with like very little airplane rides now. Because before, like airplanes were going every which direction, and now they give out a lot of pollution, with the amount of gas and things like that. So that has been, I know that the earth is thankful for that, because though that kind of pollution is not happening anymore, and all the cars, there's definitely not as many people on the road for sure.
Yeah, the earth is, there are lots of different articles and stories right now out there on how the earth is kind of having its time to heal. Like, for example, in China, there's been like way less pollution than is normally at this time over there.
The skies there's actually like
there's
blue skies,
yeah,
which is like,
I believe in Italy as well.
The canals.
Yeah, the canals have a lot less pollution. They're a lot more cleaner. There's all of these stories as well that we've been healing.
Like the earth is getting a rest right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's absolutely right. Liette says, love listening to the birds chirping throughout the day. Nice. So you get to feel like a Disney character. That's always awesome. Roland says, I live in the country. We are seeing that the wildlife is more present. Yeah, absolutely. See, there's little things like that that you also pay attention to, right? It's like something that you might have not noticed before, but because you're in a different space, you're more in tune with these things, you are noticing the differences that we're having right now. Roland says, we had a deer in our yard 3 mornings in a row. Very cool. Awesome. What's another thing? What's another positive thing that has come out of this?
Well, another thing is, it's like for me personally with my family. So with my sister and my parents, like we're all in each different places right now. And it sucks that I can't see them right now. But I have to say that it's like we do these like 3-way telephone calls now, where I call my sister and then we call our parents, and then we just like laugh about like funny stuff, and like so we do video chats, and it's like it's almost better than what it was like before. If you know what I mean. Like, even though it's a telephone video call, it's like you're having way more fun right now, or at least I am, on the conversations. So there's like little things like that. Like I noticed that I'm more rested and refreshed, because before our schedule was pretty demanding and pretty crazy, and I was just feeling really tired. I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed my life and stuff, but I just feel like I feel replenished. I feel rested.
Yeah, going back to what you said about the family calls, yes, so way more social connection now, which is funny because we're social distancing, but this has brought about a lot more conversations with people, a lot more like messaging people, talking to them one-on-one, connecting on what's going on right now in the world, and being more mindful of how people are feeling as well. There's a lot of compassion, like everyone is in this together, and we're all encouraging each other and telling each other to stay healthy, stay positive, stay safe. I'm seeing a ton of that going on right now. And yes, to the family calls too. Like my sister, we've almost been like on a video chat like every day, which doesn't normally happen, and is really nice, because previous to that, it's been like maybe once a week or even longer. So I've been really enjoying that as well.
And on the business end, our business has been affected in that we don't have as many like one-on-one service type customers right now because everyone's worried about themselves and their families, and they're not really thinking about doing business stuff right now. But that is a downside. But on the flip side, our YouTube channel, our growth on our YouTube channel has been blowing up like it's never been before. We're up like, I think, almost 50 something percent now in views, which is like crazy. I think we're past that now. I think we're past like a 50% jump in views, in watch time, in subscribers, and just like
we're seeing revenue growth as well.
We're seeing YouTube growth like we've never seen before. And that's why we're tripling down on our YouTube channel right now, because we're seeing this growth. This may never happen again with where the world is literally on pause.
Yeah, and that's why we're encouraging everyone else as well to, like, this is your time to create, to market, to sell yourself, do more than you normally do. I mean, don't work yourself to the ground or burn out or anything, and obviously take care of your priorities, whatever that might be. But I mean, if you can, do more for being present online. Oh, it's like
more blurry now. Blurro vision.
I know.
There we go. There we go. Oh, okay.
That's weird. That was weird. Like a piece of dust or something invisible floating.
All I did was move, and then it there we go.
Yeah.
Roland says, I'm taking your advice. Advice on doubling down on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I just did a post right now, actually in the community as well, on my Facebook, talking about how it's like this is the age of the digital economy.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, and this is the new job security. Previously we thought that having a salary plus benefits was secure, but there's been a ton of examples and cases where that's not the case. So you really have at your fingertips everything you need to create your own stability, to create your own opportunities, to create your own business, and design a life that you love. And it doesn't have to be something extravagant. It could be just as simple as taking one step towards doing something that you enjoy, and also providing value in this online marketplace, in this digital economy that we have going on right now.
Roland says, I'm taking your advice, videos almost each day. And awesome. Yes, and it likely wouldn't have happened without these calls. Well, that's so cool to hear.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're doing these and showing up for you guys, to show that there is opportunity, that this is a positive thing. There is always positive.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always good. Like, I didn't even expect, like, this isn't like a crazy thing, but like, for instance, in the first week, Arit had suggested, let's try out a puzzle. And I know it's so simple, but I am loving puzzles right now.
Oh, yeah. Your passion of doing puzzles
with it now
has come out of this quarantine life.
Yeah, I'm so obsessed with it. And it's like part of my morning ritual is to do 45 minutes of a puzzle. And I set a timer and then do the puzzle for 45 minutes, usually playing like 80s or 90s music on Spotify on my phone. And then when the timer goes off, then it's heads to the workout, which is the kitchen. And then, it's like, it's so cool. I look forward to each day. Not that I didn't before, but I didn't think that it would be like this. I didn't think that a quarantine life, like before all this happened and someone were to tell you, you're about to be quarantined in your home for a month and you're only going to go out twice for groceries in that entire month. Because I'm used to going out every single day, every day, going to downtown and like meeting up with people and like eating lunches and dinners with people. And like, now that's all cut out. I didn't think that I would enjoy the quarantine life, but I actually really do. And so, yeah, I'm so excited for puzzles. I know it's weird and it's like such an old form of like puzzles is like it's like an old thing to do, you know. It's not, yeah,
it's a cool thing to do.
It's an old form of entertainment.
Just want to say hi to Diego from Brazil. Thank you for watching this live stream. And just a couple of comments here. Lil Spaz says, might want to invest more time in YouTube because everyone is home, so everyone has channel growth. Yes. Yes, and so not everyone has channel growth. We initially thought that.
I was like, get on YouTube.
Yeah.
But there are topics that are not doing well, right?
Yeah, exactly. It depends what your YouTube channel is about. So to give you an example, we have a friend who his business is all about, and his YouTube channel is all about helping people immigrate to the UK. So you can imagine, because nobody's traveling right now, nobody's thinking about moving to a different country or anything like that, that his YouTube channel has taken a big hit right now.
Yeah.
So it depends. It really depends on what your content is about. And that's why in the previous live streams, you know, we were talking about what is it that you can, what value can you deliver right now that speaks to what's going on right now, to the issues that are going on right now, that speaks to maybe how people are feeling or what's going on in their lives right now. You know, us putting out a social media tutorial or whatever doesn't directly affect that, but it's a way of helping people grow their business online, which people are looking for right now. They want to find different ways to make money online, right? Or doing those Skype or Zoom tutorials that we do helps people connect with each other because, you know, everyone's on lockdown. So think about that in different ways and how you can provide value. What experience do you have that would be really helpful right now, specifically for this time and what people are going through?
Just want to give a shout out to Andrew Ken from TubeBuddy. He did a little donation here, a $5 donation.
Thank you so much.
Gotta support when I can.
I love it. I love it.
Great stream. Thank you so much, Andrew. Appreciate it.
Very cool.
He's from TubeBuddy, and he also has a channel as well. TubeBuddy is the whole thing that we've always been talking about with doing YouTube SEO and ranking your videos. We've been using the TubeBuddy Chrome extension for years.
Yes.
And it's what we always recommend to our YouTube coaching clients about ranking their videos. So please do check out TubeBuddy.
I actually just filmed a tutorial for our YouTube course on how to create thumbnails as well with TubeBuddy. So there's tons of other things that tool can do.
I always think it's just because we mainly use it for SEO.
Yes.
But it's got like so many other features. I actually need to brush up on that because they're always improving that app.
Yeah, it really is like a great automation tool for YouTubers in general. You can do so many cool things with it.
And Andrew said, can't wait to have you both on TubeBuddy soon. Yes,
Yay.
We're so excited
Looking forward to that.
For that interview as longtime users of TubeBuddy. And we've got someone here watching from Vietnam, learning Camtasia and English at the same time. Just know you guys channel a few days ago, but I really like it. Thank you so much.
Happy to have you here.
Yeah, I've got another Camtasia tutorial coming out soon. And Liat says, TubeBuddy is awesome. Yeah, she's Camera Lady from the channel Product Patrol, and they also use TubeBuddy. Andrew says there's 80 plus features.
I wonder, Andrew, do you know all of them in and out, like very, very well? You must, but I'm just curious. There's so much. There's so many different features.
Wow.
Like there's a ton of, like, to know every single feature in and out is probably like you would be a mega genius and really know how to grow your YouTube channel very well and create leverage. That's awesome.
And then Roland says, cool. Yeah, if you guys are serious about YouTube, TubeBuddy is definitely a #1 recommended tool to use. Andrew says, welcome.
Fun. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Fun.
Yeah. I love Vietnamese food. I'm missing it right now. I haven't had it in a while. Yeah.
Yes. You used to order pho on like on DoorDash or Uber,
all the
right?
time. Yeah, that and like a spring roll as well.
Oh yes, spring rolls are good.
Andrew says, let's put it this way. Can I name the 50 states anymore? Barely.
Do I know that you? Yes, awesome. Wow, kudos to you. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
No, Fan, I haven't been
no,
to Vietnam, but I love the food. I love the food, and I'm sure sometime in the future that's a country that we'd stop over in.
Yeah, we travel to many different countries. We just love creating these travel adventures and putting them up on our YouTube channel, showcasing our travel adventures. We went last October to Israel, the Netherlands.
Oh, I have a clip of that
Berlin,
I just posted.
Germany, and the UK as well. And previous to that, we were in Shanghai and China. We just love traveling. So much fun.
Fun fact, we were in China, in Shanghai, China, last year, like pretty much at the time of this that was happening. Like, so this came out in January, this whole coronavirus thing.
We're there for New Year's.
Yeah, and last year we were in China. Could you imagine if we were in China and this all broke out? That would have been really, really scary.
Like we rang in the 2019 New Year in Shanghai. So Jewel is saying, like, imagine
like
if
one
we were
year,
ringing in the 2020 year in Shanghai. I wonder what that would have been like.
And going to China was a totally random trip. We were invited randomly by her cousin who lives in Israel.
Yes.
And he asked us to meet him and his wife in China for a trip, just like to hang out, because they came here to Vancouver and we had so much fun here in Vancouver. And they're like, hey, let's meet up in China for New Year's. And then we're like, okay, yeah, let's meet up in China. And then we did. And,
so
and it was a lot of fun. Shanghai is a crazy city, very modern. The buildings are amazing. I'll see if I can pull up a picture, but this was in Israel at the Dead Sea. I'm covered in like the Dead Sea mud.
Really good for your skin.
Yeah, really good for your skin. Super oily, sticky, and all that. But that's at the Dead Sea. Crazy hot there. When you go into the Dead Sea, it's not like refreshing. It's like you're going into a oil boiling. Like it's like very oily, very sticky.
It's yeah.
Tons of thick salt at the bottom.
Which hurts your feet, by the way, if you're not wearing flip-flops.
You need to wear flip-flops.
Or water shoes.
There was a video of us trying to walk in barefoot, and like the Israelis there, they can totally walk in barefoot because they're used to it. But we tried to walk in, it's like glass.
We ran back out to get our shoes.
You need to wear flip-flops or shoes because it's like shards of glass and it actually hurts. I actually cut my toe on some of it at the bottom because it just kind of just grows. And I totally cut my foot and it was bleeding. And
people from all over the world travel to the Dead Sea if they have like skin issues. And it really helps heal those kinds of things. There's a lot of great healing properties in the Dead Sea. So that was a really fun adventure. That we also rode the camels in the desert in Israel, which is really, really fun.
Let me see if I can find a picture of when we were in China.
Now we're reminiscing. So we've moved on from talking about positive stuff.
I know, to there's us on the camels. And then like I have the Shanghai skyline in the background, which was really cool. Oh, here. I can't really see it properly, but like there was like, it's really cool. They got really nice buildings there. They have this building called the Pearl Tower, and it's so cool. It's like a futuristic type building.
Yes. Let's go back to the comments here. Andrew says, if you need help from us at TubeBuddy, please let us know. Absolutely.
Yeah, the team at TubeBuddy,
all of you guys too are watching this video.
They're really good. They're always updating. Like the communication from that company is amazing.
Yes, absolutely. Cool. Fawn says he's never been outside of Vietnam. Maybe a future goal of yours to travel outside of your country. Little Spouse says, bet if you make a video on
I didn't even know that there was a toilet paper emoji.
You know, it'd be interesting. Yeah, I know, that's true.
I didn't even know that.
I wonder, you know what, if someone created a video on how to make your own toilet paper, that would go viral. Probably. I don't know how the heck you would do that. You have your own paper making.
It's like
recycling company.
Everything's regulated now, so you can't just hoard all the toilet paper. It's like they limit it now to like one per cart or one per family now. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's all good
quantity now. Limitations on that. I think sorry to interrupt. I think like the beginning craziness of people like dashing at the toilet paper is like, I think those times are over, hopefully.
I think it's over now, and it's just like
the shelves are still empty though.
With cleaning supplies and like
cleaning supplies,
sanitizer and stuff like that. And you know, when all this was going on and everyone was saying like all the toilet paper is going missing and there's no more stock, I was like, why would you go for toilet paper? Like, that's not even, like, you can survive without toilet paper. Like, if you have a shower, you're still good. Even if you had a cloth, you're still good. Like, you can rewash that. So I was like, I just thought it was weird that everyone was going towards the toilet paper. It should have been the food, but you know, everything's getting restocked now. We're all good. We are going to go back to normal. This isn't going to be forever.
Yeah, this will pass. It's just a matter of how we react to the situation, because the way that you react to a situation actually has the ability to change what the situation is like for you and the way that you're experiencing it. So that's why we love doing videos like this, to just hang out with you guys, focus on the positive, talk about growth, talk about, you know, what we're up to. We definitely recognize that things aren't always rainbows and flowers.
No, definitely not in the online world. It's like unexpected. That's why we always talk about having multiple income streams, because you just like honestly never know what's going to happen, and like nothing is really stable. But we do know that we have the ability to adapt and to, if something goes down, that we can figure out a solution and pivot. That's where you need to grow yourself. That's where the strength needs to happen.
Yeah, for sure. Fawn says, what do you think when Trump says when he calls it the China virus? I think he says a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't know who's in charge of his PR, but yeah.
Or maybe no one. I think he just
maybe
does it himself.
Maybe he's in charge of his own PR, and that's the problem. Andrew says, I don't agree with it, but if nothing nice to say nothing. Yes, a cardinal rule. Lenny says, you get an emoji after your first billion in sales.
Oh, from the toilet paper?
That's probably why there's a toilet paper emoji. It's coming out now, especially during these times. More Americans will get bidets.
What are bidets?
Bidets. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I thought
you can tell I've never seen this word actually written down before, but yes, we actually had bidets in South Africa.
You used them?
Yeah, we had bidets in like all the bathrooms in the houses would have
two toilets, or so it's like two pieces?
It would be a toilet and a bidet beside the toilet. Yes.
I don't think I've ever used one before.
It's luxury. Oh, no problem, Dawn. Happy to have you here right now.
We'll be here again tomorrow, so don't worry that you're late. But I think, this one, we're coming up here. We usually like to keep these half an hour, but, you know, if the conversation goes, then it goes. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. And shout out to Andrew Ken from TubeBuddy for the $5 donation.
Thank you, Andrew.
We really appreciate that. And guys, check out TubeBuddy as a tool for using it in your YouTube toolkit. If you are wanting to be a serious YouTuber, it's a number one tool. We use it every single day.
Absolutely. I'm just reading Dawn's thing. Watch the replay. No problem.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. And like Jewel said, we'll be here again tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST.
Thanks for popping by, Andrew. And thanks for everything that you do at TubeBuddy. You guys are amazing. I know that you guys are having they're having like a 24-hour live stream thing happening.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Who signed up to do the ones like early in the morning?
That is some major showing up right there. 24-hour live stream.
Oh, so one quick question here. Hi, what do you recommend for a beginner to make money online?
Oh, we actually spoke about that in, was it last episode? Quarantine Life episode?
Yeah, a couple episodes ago, either yesterday or the one before that, I gave 3 ideas on things that you can do right now during this time to make money. Right now, I would suggest making YouTube videos and putting affiliate links to like Amazon affiliate links in your videos. It's free to sign up for a YouTube channel, free to sign up for an Amazon Associates account. Do product reviews. The reason why I say to do product reviews is because they're the easiest kind of video, in my opinion, because you're just talking about the product and describing the product, what's good about it, what's not good about it, what you like, how it works, rather than trying to sit here coming up with a script. It's like, how does this case work? Well, it's a velvet case here, and it's got a zipper, and you open it. Yeah. It's like you can just, it's a more streamlined way right now for most people.
Yeah.
So that, and if you have the ability to do online course creation right now, online education is killing it right now. Our course sales are doing well. And people are just consuming content like crazy and learning like crazy.
Another reason why Jewel was talking about doing product reviews is because if you're starting a YouTube channel, you won't be monetized right away. You have to reach up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So it will take time to get monetized, meaning making money or making revenue from the ads that play on your videos. But the way that you can make or monetize your videos is through doing these product reviews, obviously talking about products that you love and you recommend to people. So definitely check out that video.
I'm going to pull it up in just a second to show you which one it was.
Yeah, it's one of the Quarantine Life live streams, and there's a second piece to the title that says something like different ways to make money.
Jewel, okay. Pull it up. It was Quarantine Life episode 10. And
so 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, check that one out. Quarantine Life, episode 10, plus 3 ways to make money now. Gave like things that you can literally do like right now. No craziness gear or anything like that required. Just starting from scratch. Yes. And Andrew Can says, yes, they're doing a 24-hour quarantine stream.
I love that.
That is so cool. That's a cool idea. And we'll check that out for sure. Quickly skimming over the comments here. You are very welcome. Toilet paper storage bins would make for a popular product review. Hey, you know what? Take advantage right now.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see what videos are being more popular right now. What's the term? I forget. It's like a science term. It's coming to the top. The cream of the crop, right? It's coming to the top. More people are interested in this kind of stuff right now. So yeah, definitely check out that live stream. And
someone said,
yeah, I see that.
I'm learning a lot about Airtable from your YouTube videos.
Awesome. Oh, I saw you message me on Instagram. So I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on this live stream.
All right, I think we're going to end it here.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST for the Quarantine Life. Thank you guys so much for all the input and the interaction. We have a lot of fun doing these. So we will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST.
Yes. Have a great evening, everyone, and bye for now.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.